Mhm.
So I know we were talking about, I think we were texting them back and forth on the phone about so it's Twitter official. Tagashi is bringing back Hunter x Hunter. So I already told you how I feel about it. Kind of like mixed feelings, but how do you feel about it?
I enjoy Hunter x Hunter. It's a really good anime, but god damn it, I want to see Yu Yu
Yu
Hakusho. Bring
Hakusho.
back Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what we really want. Under the young people, they love Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter, bro. I love Gon. I love all the characters, but Yu Yu Hakusho is just better.
Do you know what? You know what's something crazy?
Yeah.
I've spoken to some kids, some young kids, and basically they've gotten into Yu Yu Hakusho, and they'll say, "Yeah, no, Yu Yu Hakusho is incredible."
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just
the
thinking,
blueprint for most animes today.
oh my god,
It's the
seriously,
blueprint for Naruto. It's the blueprint for Bleach. It's the blueprint for Hunter x Hunter. It's the blueprint.
mm-hmm. Just
There
like the
was
way
another
that
anime, the Blue Exorcist. It's the blueprint for that.
I think it's the it. I think so. They do reference Yu Yu Hakusho in Jujutsu Kaisen. Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, they need to just can't. I don't know if I could write this dude a letter or something, bro. Just bring it back. Like we all like Hunter x Hunter, but we need Yu Yu Hakusho.
So look at it this way: Yu Yu Hakusho came out in '92. That's over 30 years of fandom that's been built.
Bro, I wasn't even born yet. I was born in '93.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy. They need to bring it back. There's no more excuses.
There really isn't.
I think he just got sick of writing and working on it because he said the reason he stopped was it was just stressful. I think he just enjoys Hunter x Hunter better. It's not it's not as complex as Yu Hakusho was.
Well, the thing is, while he was creating Yu Yu Hakusho, he had really like bad health problems. So, and there is one more arc in the manga that was never made into an anime. So it would be interesting. Like honestly, what I would personally want is if they like remastered the whole like all the episodes and then just added that extra arc, then I think I'd be satisfied after that.
No, fuck that. He needs to bring his shit back, bro. I need to bring it back. I'm getting tired of it because it's not fair. I want to see because they even dropped like that little movie or whatever. Like,
oh, the special.
Yes, that was amazing.
That actually the animation on that was top tier. Yeah, I was like, man, if this dude just used this animation right here, everything would be perfect.
I'm about to just jack this shit from him. I'm about to remake Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what's about to happen. He gonna have to sue me later because I'm about to get this done for the fans.
You might as well at this point.
That's how I feel, bro. If I had that power and that ability, I'm just jacking your shit and we redoing this. Let's go, Yu Yu Hakusho.
No, you are absolutely right because Yu Yu Hakusho, like we talked about, it's been around for so long. The characters are so relatable. The storyline is amazing. It's untouchable.
I'll take the consequences later. He can sue me. I feel like the fans gonna have my back anyway. That's how I feel.
I don't know if there's anything like if that were to come back out. I don't think there's any anime that would that'd be able to touch it.
It wouldn't. If if they just remastered and re-edited, what's already out, and then like you said, add the arc that's in the manga that's not in the anime and continue to go from there. Well, it's like I said, it's in my top 3 all time.
Oh, yeah.
It's always in between 1 and 2. For me, it's Death Note and Yu Yu Hakusho. Like it's always hard for me to pick between those two.
Because I mean, to me, anything is the characters. It's literally when you think of Yusuke, EA, Kurama, Kuwabara, those are 4 people that should never teamed up.
Yep.
It's just the fact that those 4 characters are completely different lifestyles, completely different personalities, and they make like the perfect team.
Mm-hmm. Because Kuwabara and Yusuke, they really got a hell of love for each other, but it's that love-hate type relationship because Yusuke was the biggest bully, the biggest thug in the school, and Kuwabara was kind of a wannabe. He could never beat Yusuke, but they always had that type of relationship. Hiei and his name is
Kurama.
Kurama.
Yeah.
They're like opposites at the same time, but they also are like similar. Like, if that makes sense, they're opposites, but they both. I think Kurama understands Hiei. Hiei's not such a bad guy.
No, he lives by a code, and he has morals. He has morals. It's just in his upbringing, he was kind of like cutthroat. He was a killer. Like, he was really with it. He was really with it. But
he kind of like what's Gon's boy name? Like
Killua.
Yeah, he's kind of like Killua.
Killua, yeah.
And all he cared about. It's funny that Kuwabara ain't dating his sister. That's hilarious.
Nah.
Kuwabara of all people.
well, that's
Kuwabara not such a bad guy either.
Well, that's the thing. I remember someone was analyzing the fact that EA is actually kind of like okay with Kuwabara dating his sister because Kuwabara was going to protect her. Like, Kuwabara would die for her,
Yeah. He's not a bad guy. Like, none of these guys, they all come off as bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
Except Kurama. Like, he never really came off as a bad guy, really. He was a villain, quote unquote, but he wasn't a bad guy. But like, Hiei, Yusuke, Kuwabara all come off as bad guys, but they're really just misunderstood.
And they don't let their past make them who they are in the present. Like, I know, like, EA, he had that dark past. Yusuke, he was a punk. Kuwabara, wannabe punk. Yeah. They all doing good things for the
saving the world, like
literally saving the world. Yep.
I just love Yusuke, bro. I really just love Yusuke. He's one of my favorite anime characters of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, like, everybody, and I love Goku, but I think Yusuke is more relatable. Goku's to the point where I like Goku in Dragon Ball. He was relatable, down to earth. Now this dude's a god. It's kind of like, it's nothing. He's gonna win. It's Yusuke, like, you didn't always expect he was gonna win.
It's kind of like the relation between, like, when I think of it, Batman and Superman. You really can't relate to Superman, but you can kind of relate to Batman. It's kind of like the same thing. Yeah. Like, Yusuke is Batman and Goku is like Superman.
Yeah. Like, Yusuke, like, he's very powerful. Mm-hmm. But you don't go into every fight thinking like, damn, he's definitely gonna win. It's some fights I'm like, oh man, he might lose.
Like, there's some fights he has. Well, yeah, one fight he's lost. Yeah.
But he always figure it out though. He's getting his ass kicked. It's not like, he figures it out though. He'll find a way to win. He's actually really smart too.
He's one of those adaptive fighters. Like, he'll study his opponent as he's fighting.
Because he ate on some random, like, little nonsense. But that first time they fought, he beat him because he remembered something.
So, well, whatever he learned in science class. And the cool thing I like about EA is the fact that he wasn't a character that was supposed to stay in the story.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
He got brought back. That's how
he was one of the most popular anime characters in the 90s.
So he, I think he's like in the top 5 most popular characters when they did like a whole vote or whatever. That he was like top.
He was up there.
Another thing I like about Yu Yu Hakusho is the fact that when you really analyze a story, it teaches you about, like, things like being vulnerable, relying on others, not really like considering your weaknesses as failures, but kind of like your weaknesses and admitting that you need help is actually a strength.
Yeah, and that was especially like with Yusuke and Kuwabara. Mm-hmm. Because for the longest, we didn't even know Yusuke was a demon. So we just thinking he a human. Mm-hmm. So, him, when he found out he was a demon, he turned to another level. But
man, that's one of the hardest moments in the show.
Yeah,
when he found out he was a demon, when his great ancestor, when his ancestor took over his body, that was it.
Yeah, he was ruthless. No one, like, I will always consider him and Hiei on the same tier. Mm-hmm. Once he got unlocked that demon power, I think no one, and even Kurama was on that level too. Like he was always strong. I feel like they were always neck and neck. But once Yusuke got unlocked that demon power, dude was over with.
Oh no, yeah, he definitely was way above them after that demon power.
I just always think like, could you imagine if he learned that in the beginning? Like everything would have been a cakewalk.
My dude was punching Sensui through mountains. Like, oh god, yeah, it's over.
Dude, I gotta rewatch. I've rewatched Yu Yu Hakusho so many times. My wife gets pissed. Like I've rewatched it. Like me and my wife first started dating. We still just watch anime, and we both seen Yu Yu Hakusho. So, but every night before bed, I would watch a few episodes, and then I didn't watch it for like a year. Then I started doing it again. You're like, you watching this again? And then next year I do the same thing. I just love it, bro. Same thing for Death Note. I could rewatch Death Note 3 times a year. Like, it's just that good to me. I rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho at least once a year. I just rewatch it.
I try to rewatch Kill la Kill at least once a year.
I like Kill la Kill.
It's really good. I mean, and it's nice and short. It's nice and
yeah.
It's like 20-something episodes.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. For Death Note, I really only watched the first 25 episodes. After that, I don't need to finish it.
No.
But the first 25, you know.
No.
Yeah, man, but yeah. He needs the overall message. If he don't bring it back, we go bring it back.
I mean, I'll tell you how I feel about this. Hunter x Hunter, him bringing back Hunter x Hunter is good. It didn't get finished properly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's gonna hopefully it gets the ending it deserves. But at the same time, so he's gonna put the manga into production, and then we'll have to wait until the anime gets produced. So it's gonna be some time before we actually see what happens.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe or something. We go raise some funds. We go make Yu Hakusho. We getting it done. We getting it done, bro. I don't care what we gotta do. If our platform was big right now, I would never stop talking about it. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of things we could talk about. We could talk about that show like for months, I feel.
Yeah, I could literally analyze, break down episodes,
characters, meanings, certain metaphors. Yeah,
exactly. It had its flaws, but like every anime manga has flaws. But the thing about that show is the flaws kind of make it better.
Yeah.
They kind of make it a better show just because the characters are so relatable. Like a lot of people consider them cliche, but they're relatable. Each character, like you care for each character on the show. My favorite character is actually the Grim Reaper.
Oh, Botan?
Yeah, that's my favorite character. Low-key. I like Botan.
The thing is sometimes you don't even hate the villains.
Yeah.
Like Tagoro and Sensui, I'm like, shit, I didn't hate them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, then they were they really wrong?
And they didn't start out as villains. That's the thing. They didn't start out as villains.
Mm-hmm. It's like in like other anime like Dragon Ball, their villains are generic. Like Frieza is dead wrong. They all wanted to take over the world, take over the universe. The thing about Yu Yu Hakusho, it's not even about that.
No.
It's kind of like I look at like Thanos was an MCU. I kind of get what his point. I mean, you could go about it a different way, but I understand what you're trying to do.
True. Like every time I think about it, it's like since we really didn't kill, he really didn't do anything bad. Like he killed some humans like one time, but the thing is, those humans, they kind of deserved it because they were doing some messed up stuff themselves. Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, he pretty much. Yeah, he was the savior of the world there for a little. He was Yusuke before.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was Yusuke before Yusuke was Yusuke.
Yeah,
but he started seeing the world for what it was. Bro.
Yep, there you go. He saw reality, saw people for who they are, and was like, "Nah, this is
kind of like Light in the beginning of Death Note. You kind of understand. I mean, he killing bad guys. I mean, eventually he just became evil. But I mean, you killing people who got away with murder. Or people, pedophiles and stuff. I'm not really mad about that. Honestly, I'm not God, and I'm not the law. But if people are getting away with these things, I mean, if they die, who cares? That's how I mean, like.
True,
yeah. Bring Yu Yu Hakusho back, man. I'm gonna rewatch it now. Now I'm just gonna start rewatching.
Rewatching, yeah.
Got to get my quick fix.
And it has one of the best starts. The show, the fact that the main character is dead in the beginning.
So when I first saw the show when I was younger, when it was on Toonami, I never seen the first episode.
No.
So I didn't see the first few. I never knew he was dead. I never knew he died. If that makes sense. Spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but it's in the first episode. So when I rewatched when I got older, I said, "Damn, what the fuck? Like he died?"
Yeah, he died. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, when I was younger, you gotta remember I was watching this show 90s, probably late 90s, early 2000s. So I'm 7, 8, 9 years old. I missed the first couple episodes, so I didn't know he got hit by a car and died. Because they don't really talk about it after it.
No, but in the manga, they kind of have those day-to-day things of like, basically this is what he was doing when he was first in the manga. Basically, he was going to school, being a punk, doing smoking, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, that type of stuff.
Yeah. But they definitely took that out the anime.
They took a lot of things.
Yeah, because kids be watching it. Yeah, kids be watching it.
They actually reference, I think his real dad is in the manga just one time though.
Yeah.
And they even show his mom as a prostitute too. So yeah,
I forgot his mom was a prostitute.
Yep.
They hint at it in the anime, but they don't really say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like his mom's a whore.
Yeah.
But they know what you talk about.
That's true. I mean, they gotta make it be able to be able for kids and stuff.
Yeah. So that makes it more understandable why Yusuke is the way he is.
Oh yeah. He don't want to be seen as weak. He want to come up as a tough guy, but in reality,
he's
soft.
A softie. Yeah, man.
But
bring back Yu Yu Hakusho.
Bring it back for the culture for sure.
Yeah, we need it. And if you don't do it, we go figure out how to get it done.
At this point, man, like someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it. Yeah.
I swear to God, well, the next couple of years, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe or something, raise some money to get this done.
I am not. So I'll tell you this. I know we spoke about it not too long about the Netflix Yu Yu Hakusho. They're gonna do the live action project that they got coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
I'm not gonna go into it with high expectations.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll go with the open mind though. Yeah, open mind, not high expectations. I mean, hey,
I just pray it's not like the Dragon Ball movies or the Death Note movie they made. I pray. Oh my God, please, Lord, don't ruin a classic.
Don't destroy hopes and dreams.
But Dragon Ball was able to bounce back, so maybe that'll encourage him to. Maybe I gotta fix the reputation of this show.
It could do so many things. It's gonna. A lot of people, this is gonna be their first time seeing Yu Yu Hakusho.
No, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, so it's either gonna discourage them or encourage them to go watch the show. Shoot, man, or maybe encourage Tagashi to, brush off the cobwebs and finally do what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you do it. Literally, do what you're supposed to be doing, bro. Don't do this extra shit we don't care about.
But 30 years to continue a story, though.
How many times this is Hunter? This is the third time he's coming back.
So it was originally came out in 99, and then like 2010 is when they brought it back.
Remastered it.
Oh.
Like the art is different. Basically, updated it.
Oh no! So updated the art and added more to the story.
Added more to the story, yeah. Because I watched the 90s version. It is not the same.
Nah, it doesn't look as good. But could you imagine if he just did that to Yu Yu Hakusho? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you do that?
If he did that, it'd be the most popular anime today. Guaranteed. 100%.
100%. Because look, for the fact that I didn't even know Hunter x Hunter existed until it was rebooted.
Mm-hmm.
That's just wild.
And a lot of people got Hunter x Hunter in their top 5 to top 10.
Oh, it's in my top 10 for sure. It's in my top 10 for sure.
But I feel like if it wasn't remade, it wouldn't be in our top 10s.
Yeah.
No one would even know what it was.
Oh, no, I wouldn't even know. I would not have even, because think about what was out during 99 and like that time. Like Pokemon was still big. Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh was still really big. So
And then then the Naruto's and everything was coming.
One Piece,
One
Bleach.
Piece, Bleach. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt in my mind Yu Yu Hakusho would be the most popular anime today if it swapped places with Hunter.
Oh, 100%. Because think about like 30 years of fandom plus all the new fans that it could bring in.
Think about I look at it like this, and this would be my last point because I know you got work tomorrow. No one knew what Hunter x Hunter was before they remade it.
Mm-mm.
Everyone knows what Yu Yu Hakusho is, and it didn't even get a remake. So could you imagine how popular it would be today? It's like a cult classic. It's something that when you bring it up, no one has nothing bad to say about it.
True.
Oh, yeah, that is a good anime. Even if it's not your favorite, I feel like we're diehard Yu Yu Hakusho, fans. But even an average anime watcher, manga reader, you bring up Yu Yu Hakusho, and it'll be like, yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't heard, even the youngins, I haven't heard anything bad that they've said about it. The only thing is that would probably kind of like stop them from watching it as fast as the fact that the animation is kind of dated. But the thing is, and I kind of give him that, because the thing is, look, how are you gonna go from watching something like Demon Slayer to watching Yu Yu Hakusho as far as when it comes to animation? That's tough. That's tough.
Like, to me, it's not, the animation isn't that bad considering the time. Yeah. Of course, like Demon Slayer looked like it's like a 4K. Like,
my God.
like every episode's like a movie.
You see colors. You see colors I haven't even know existed. I'm like, exactly. Oh my God.
But if you can get past that, like the artwork it was amazing for the time.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's not that bad. It's like, okay, it's like you said, it's not Demon Slayer, but it's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. I'm just saying, like, some of these kids, they're gonna complain about some of these kids online and on Instagram. Oh, the animation, blah blah blah, this that.
I'm like, first of all, the animation came out before you even existed.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to hear nothing about the animation. You got to talk about the show, the content,
the storyline.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that's like, so going back to your childhood pics. Yeah, that picture's ugly. No, because it's old, dude. Like, it's not.
We didn't have the technology back then. Yeah,
exactly. So what are you talking about? Look at the content. That's like going back and saying Tupac and Biggie albums are bad because they don't sound as good as today's albums. No, they're still good.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look past that. That's how I look at it. That's like going back and listening to Jimi Hendrix or the Beatles. Are their music worse because the quality wasn't to par as it is today? No, it's still timeless music.
Yeah. But some of these kids in like the comments, they'd be like, "Well, the certain anime it's only relevant because of the animation. It's not. They never mention like the content. They never mention like the storyline, the characters. It's all about the animation."
Fuck them kids, bro. Fuck them kids. We don't care about them. We don't care about them. That's true. Yeah, we don't care about them. If the animation is the biggest thing for you, you aren't really an anime watcher. You aren't really an anime fan. An anime peers. And of course, we appreciate great animation, but goddamn it, they did the best they could with what they had. It's some anime, but terrible animation even today. But the story is good.
That's true. Like sometimes when certain fight scenes happen in Naruto, that animation is like pencil terrible, but the story is still incredible.
Exactly. You Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Naruto, so many shows, Gundam. Okay, the animation is obviously it's not going to be that great, but the shows, what these kids don't know, Yu Yu Hakusho is the blueprint for all the anime they love today.
100% for sure. Like all those characters like EA, the fact that I feel like a lot of sword type characters in anime today is based off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of him. Yep.
I agree. Yeah, all of them. Yep. So, and he's still okay. Most people won't say it. Most people might not think it, but he's still a top 5 swordsman. When you consider, because you got what? You got old boy from Bleach.
Yeah.
You got Demon Slayer. You got who else we got? But
I guess you could say like Yusuke. So you have Ichigo, you have or not Yusuke, sorry.
Yeah,
Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke. I got you.
You have Zoro from One Piece.
Yeah.
You could say Tanjiro. You could say the dude from Asa from what's the Black Clover.
Yeah.
You could say those guys. But
I'm putting Hiei against anybody. I'm putting Hiei against all of them. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, EA would beat him. Because one,
he can hold his own. He can hold, if he ain't gonna win, he holding his own. Is what I'm trying to say. Like he's up there.
He's faster. He can read your mind.
He's one of the best swordsmen in anime history.
There's so many things that make him great because one, if you try to use a fire technique against him, it's not going to work. He's made out of fire. He's literally born of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't freeze him. You can't read his mind. You can't get into his thoughts. He's a telepath.
He get that third eye. It's over.
Oh yeah,
it's over. That's what I'm saying. He might be this. I might just be saying some crazy shit right now because I'm just talking shit. But he might be the greatest anime swordsman ever. If he's not, he's definitely up there.
Yep. I mean, he can make a sword out of fire. He doesn't need a physical sword. He just likes using a physical sword.
Exactly.
Yep. But yeah, man, that they should bring it back. I hopefully one day. Yeah,
we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but we've been talking about this literally since we met.
Yeah.
He's been going 5 years now.
Yeah, but hopefully, I mean, at least we got that special. We got that. I don't know how many years.
I remember I found that one day and I got it since deferred. I was randomly came across it.
Well, I knew it was coming out, so I knew the special was. I just didn't know where I was gonna find it.
Yeah. Actually, what it is, you told me about it, and I got to looking for it, and I eventually found it, and I sent you the link. I was like, bro, I can't believe I just found it. It took me like an hour. I just digging through the internet, just digging. I need to see it.
Yeah, because you got it as soon as it was released.
Yep, and it was like, yeah, this is really good.
No, yeah, and the thing is, today still they're putting Yu Yu Hakusho characters in like video games, like little phone games that you could buy online on the like app stores and things like that. I'm like, man, they're really. I mean, shoot, they're still really wanting Yu Yu Hakusho to come back.
I can't think of a anime protagonist, as likable and relatable as Yusuke.
No,
like you got some that are likable, you got some that are relatable, but it's hard to find both.
Because I think today the protagonists are a little less like punkish, they're a little nicer.
Yeah,
a little softer minded. They're a little kinder, a little nicer, softer. They're not like they're gonna like help you out a lot more than what Yusuke would do. But Yusuke gonna tell you how it is, man.
He was honest.
Yeah, he was honest.
He wasn't a pushover. He wasn't. Yeah, he's just one of the greatest anime protagonists of all time. We can go on hours about this, bro.
Yeah. I do the real Street Fighter. He's probably the best Street Fighter too. When I think about it,
I can't think of I can't think of a better Street Fighter than in anime and the manga than now off the top of my head. Now people might see this and comment like, start naming people, but we just going off the top of our heads. Like I can't. We didn't prepare for this. So
I mean, best Street Fighter that doesn't have any martial arts training would probably have to go to Yusuke.
Yeah. Dude he just started beating up people, bro. Like, it is what
grown men. Yeah, man.
What is he? Who was 14 in anime?
Yeah, 14. Yep.
People forget about that. He was 14.
14 beating up grown men. And then in the span of a year, he became a demon. Yeah. Well, he awakened his demon powers. Man. Yeah. Maybe the GOAT.
He's one of the GOATs to me. I don't care what it says.
When it comes to fighting, he may be up there. Protagonist wise,
literally the only protagonist that is really not inspired by him is Goku.
Yeah,
because he came before.
Yeah, Goku. There's two things that and we could go on forever about Goku, but
Yeah,
there are two things that inspired Goku. It's like Superman, and then there's this
the monkey.
one. Yeah.
With the journey, the journey to the
Something,
west.
yeah, something from the West. Yeah,
he
you're
was
right.
literally a monkey.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
But yeah, man. But yeah, bring back Yu Yu Hakusho.
yeah. And then we can go on a tangent, but that's all we want. Or else.
Or else.
That's not a threat.
Pull up.